All right, so I'll do a quick BMNR video here. So again, going back here, overall, this does have some bearish divergence on the monthly, but I think that short term, like weeks and days, this looks pretty good overall, especially on the daily chart here. So really this move started right here, and we got a move up, we came down, we made a lower high, and then what happened here that makes me bullish is we came down here on RSI, we made a new low compared to this. And so that should be some bullish divergence right there. I said in previous videos, buy here, stop is below 30.97. It's pretty simple. If you follow that, you're already up. You're up, let's see, you're up almost 30%. I mean, you could have sold already too, but really I'll be watching from here to see how this goes. When the rate cuts happen, is this going to fall back? Is this going to end up being this? Or is it going to end up being a 5-wave move? It's a 5-wave move. Then you're looking up here at maybe 122 bucks. On the regular chart, you're looking at 98 bucks. So 98 to 122 bucks. If we draw a parallel line here from the bottom, this would suggest at least at least 80 bucks. So either way, you're looking for a new high here at some point. I will say though, you're going to be watching the top of this RSI here. So if this ends up coming to right here and we break above this, you would have bearish divergence. But the overall structure is saying we should break this high. So it's also possible that we get RSI takes out the high and then the price goes above the high. So really, I think there's nothing to worry about with BMNR here. And I think it's unlikely that this is going to fall back because it already retraced to the 0.78 fib. So really, I'm just watching this to break out here. And we'll see how the RSI goes. I would probably expect this to break above 68 at some point. And again, that would create bearish divergence as long as the price is below 72 bucks. But I just showed you it's probably going to break 72 bucks. It's probably going to come up here to 80 to 100 bucks, somewhere in this range right here. As far as the overall move, it's hard to say because if this ends up being a 5-wave move and this was just a wave 1, then you're looking at this going much higher. You're looking at 260 pullback, maybe like 500 bucks. I would say it's probably more likely that it ends up going like this, up here, and then falls back at some point. So to sum it all up, I would be selling more than likely between 80 and 120 bucks, but that gives you at least basically like 50% upside minimum from here. So I don't think it's a bad spot to buy in still, even though this is pretty much like 30% after my call a few weeks ago. So buying here is not bad. Look for a higher high eventually. I think it's unlikely that this falls back and breaks this low at 30 bucks, but if it were to happen, that would be your stop loss. Because again, this is bullish divergence, so I don't want to see it break below 30.40. Hopefully that helps out. BMNR is still a buy, and I think it's going much higher. And stop loss would be below here at 30 bucks. Watch the RSI here at the top in accordance with this price and see which one breaks first. Again, if RSI breaks above here and we're still below 70 bucks, that's technically bearish divergence. If price breaks above here and we're still below here, that's technically bearish divergence, but I would expect that not to happen. I think RSI would probably break above here before price breaks above 70 bucks. So that's all I got for BMNR. Looks like a buy to me. Looks like it's going much higher. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe for more updates, and I'll catch you in the next video.